Sweet eats today, Tuesday, 19 March 2024. I'm doing 4 Ghiradelli chocolate squares. So the dark chocolate sea salt caramel chocolate square that I've had on this channel as a singleton before, so now I'm doing 4. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. So here we go. Each one is what, 70 calories and 4 grams of fat. I think on the packaging it's like 2 is 140 and 7 grams of fat. It's like closer. Like there was a big bag and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. So here's the square. I guess this is a tasting. My who in my wedding. This is the kind of item we could buy in bulk and use as applicable. Kind of like the dried mango from yesterday. Now, do I have any updates? I guess it's more moving. So this is classified as a tasting. I was thinking through the sleeping arrangements. And something I like the feel of is, this is the room I currently live in. Me sleeping in my bed. And Andrei Minikov, my white Russian, sleeping on the floor. There's the floor space. It's longer than the bed. And he's taller than me. So if we push the chair closer to the door, he'd actually have space. And we can put the glass mat up. Could I guess there's a little bit of me walking. Take the glass mat. There's the glass mat. And you could sleep here. Alright, that's longer than the bed. It's the present and card. Presents and card I made for my aunt tonight. But yeah. So thinking through sleeping arrangements, which would bump who? Robert Irwin and Shane Cass's side of here. And at one point I talked about me being in the bed and Maxime Grousset on the floor or something. But yeah, that's kind of more moving related. Depending on, so thered be a little bit of a shuffle, but not necessarily much. I like the feel of it. I've put out other sleeping arrangements as well. Doesn't mean it'll happen, but that was again, I just like the feel of it. I like the feel of the, you know what, me and Dominique Sabosline, with or without Jacob Ingebrigtsen in between us in the multi-purpose room. When I put that one out there, I like that, the feel of that too. So I guess rounding out the guesses. It's one way to improve one's guessing rate. If one has a, like, let's just make an analogy for teaching, since I taught. Let's do multiple choice test. And there's A, B, C, D. And you can choose one. And somehow you as a student manage to come up with an idea of coming up with a guess for each one counts. So that means no matter which one you choose, you get it right because you guessed all of them. So like, in the sense of, you might get evaluated on one, but like you get it right because you could guess all 4 of the options, A, B, C, and D. So no matter what you put down as the answer, you get it right because you still guessed all 4. And the underlying, whatever. Then you got 100%. However, it might not be a desirable state, right? Ideally, could get that one thing really well done. But if one's guessing, right, not even hypothesizing, it's a pretty great How did the other 3 guesses get invalidated? All right, kind of thing. Allows for hindsight sifting to improve one's guessing rate. I did that some in geology, my geology coursework. It was the hardest exams I've taken in school. Yeah, and I was geology, geophysics, and mathematics. Specifically in the multiple choice category. Because geology is nature. And nature is very difficult. It's not simple formulas or memorization or application of formulas like physics or math. It's like how stuff actually works. Doesn't mean I was bad at the exams, just it required an entire retraining of how I took exams to do well. All right, 4th out of 4. I'm not going to show you the all wrapped presents and card and stuff because I licked my fingers. I've got to keep it in good shape for my aunt, didn't I? Alright. Plus, if she sees this video before we're having her over for a birthday dinner, that would ruin the surprise. Okay. 44 out of 10 for the batch on each one. Happy Sweet Eats with 4 Ghiradelli dark chocolate sea salt caramel squares. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, and thank you for joining me.